Hi everyone, thanks for dropping in on Tim Newton today. Today we're talking about high-speed trains, specifically the network of trains that was going to be travelling around the three major airports around Bangkok and Pattaya. But how's that going? It was all signed off back in 2016. We'll check an update in just a moment. But firstly, two very important regional stories I just wanted to bring you up to date with. And we go to The Hindu, thehindu.com. Philippines earthquake toll rises to 72 as search winds down. It says the death toll from a powerful earthquake in the central Philippines rose to 72 Thursday as the search for the missing wound down and rescuers turned their focus to the hundreds of injured and thousands left homeless. And then we head to Indonesia, and this reported from abc.net.au, that's the ABC in Australia. Indonesia boarding school collapse reflects a widespread building problem, and an operation to rescue around 60 children trapped under an Islamic boarding school in Indonesia's East Java province has now shifted into a recovery operation, with the death toll expected to significantly rise. It says it's estimated that 59 children are still buried beneath the building, and at least 5 people have died in the tragedy, and the death toll could rise as high as 64. Two horrible regional stories that unfortunately are unlikely to get a lot of coverage outside the region. But let's go to this update on the high-speed rail. And this is reported in The Nation Thailand on their Facebook page. The high-speed rail project connecting Don Mueang, Suvarnabhumi and U-Tapao airports are signed between the State Rail of Thailand and Asia Era One Company, a CP group-led consortium, has faced repeated delays despite initial government support. So officially signed back in 2019 after years of discussion, and the consortium won the bid with the lowest state co-investment request of 117 billion baht. It says in October 2021, the Cabinet under the former PM Prayut Chan-o-cha approved compensation measures after passenger numbers on the airport rail link plunged due to COVID-19. And then it says successive administrations tried to continue negotiations on amending the contract but were unable to finalise an agreement. Now, the Deputy Prime Minister and the current Transport Minister said yesterday that the current government has just 4 months left in office, plus another 4 months in a caretaker period, to address unresolved joint investment projects, and saying that the 3 airport high-speed rail is now more than 6 years behind schedule. And he emphasised, "I will not endorse anything that breaches the law." And the Transport Minister said tripartite talks involving Asia Era One, the Rail Authority and the Eastern Economic Corridor Office would be convened soon to seek solutions. And should the project stall, he added, existing infrastructure such as the double-track railway serving Lem Chabang, that's the existing big port just south of Bangkok, could be extended to U-Tapao with additional trains deployed to maintain services. And just so you know where all this is going, it would start at Don Mueang Airport through the Big Bang Su station to Makassar station along the airport link to Suvarnabhumi, then Chachoengsao province, down through Chonburi, Sirasha, Pattaya, and then eventually down to the U-Tapao airport. All this reported in a PattayaMail.com article in January this year, titled Eastern Economic Corridor High-Speed Rail Project, a game changer for Thailand. It says the rail line, spanning a total of 220 kilometres, is expected to drastically reduce travel times, making it easier for people and goods to move between Bangkok and the Eastern Economic Corridor's industrial and tourism zones. And the railway is designed to integrate the region's airports into a single, seamless network, creating a high-speed travel corridor that promotes regional trade and tourism. And this is expected to attract foreign investment, reduce logistical bottlenecks, foster the growth of the industrial sector, and enhance Thailand's position as a transportation hub in Southeast Asia. I found this very hopeful article from a headline on Thailand Construction News back in 2021, and the headline down the bottom there, Thai government insists the high-speed rail linking Don Mueang, Suvarnabhumi and U-Tapao airports will be ready in 4 years. Well, I mean, they've still got 3 months to go, so anything could happen. The reality is, though, that here we are in October 2025 and not a single track has been laid for the high-speed train linking the three main airports. Is anything going to happen in the near future? I sort of doubt it. I mean, we've got this almost caretaker government here for 4 months. We're going to have a new election. So the politicians have got other things to worry about. But this is an important infrastructure project. The bottom line, though, is that to get between the three airports at the moment is still a little bit clunky and inconvenient. And so we're just going to have to stick with that probably, I don't know, for the next decade. Thanks for dropping in. Don't forget, you can buy me a coffee. You can write us an email at timnewtontoday@gmail.com. Otherwise, please subscribe and we'll see you next time.